I got 3 times that you should have a second helping. You've heard me say don't have second helpings when you're trying to lose weight. I stand by that. But there are 3 times when you should have. The first time is when you weigh too little. And you probably know people. They weigh too little and they make excuses for not eating. It's like, no, you should eat more, have a second helping. There are all those folks, and they need to figure that out, and they need to do it. Don't stop eating. You stop eating before you should. Okay, they need to have a second helping. The second situation is when, well, there's a story about that, very brief. God told Elijah, rise up and eat. He had already eaten. He was taking a nap. And God said, get up and eat some more. Why? Because the journey ahead requires this sustenance. And I've texted people when I send out texts to my group, and I've said, why are you having a second helping? Are you planning on swimming the English Channel? Are you going to put shingles on your roof tonight? You're going to bed. Why don't you have a second helping? But if you have a situation where there's going to be no food for 3 days, well, go ahead and eat a second helping. So that's number 2. Number 3, and this is going to surprise a lot of people that have been watching my videos for a while, I think, but the third time that it's appropriate and you should have a second helping is when it's a feast. You're at a feast. In the Bible, there was feasting. And I would imagine people ate more than they needed at the feast. And it lasted sometimes for more than a day. Okay, so there are situations. I remember my buddy, we just worked out in the basement together a minute ago. A few years ago, he was trying to lose weight. And it was like Saturday. He said, Joe, help me be accountable all week to eat good because Thanksgiving is Thursday and I'm going to eat more than one helping. I'm fine with that. Here's the problem. You feel like you're entitled to feast every week, if not every day. And when I'm talking about a feast, I'm saying once, maybe twice per year. You've heard people say, I'm going on a cruise, and they're going to gain all this weight on the cruise. Okay, your whole life is a cruise. You excuse, pardon, and feel like you're entitled to feasting all the time. I'm talking once a year for something like Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving and then the day after. Not Christmas and the day after. That's why you're big. Because we have a mindset that, well, shouldn't you? It's a special occasion. It's a special occasion. You've had your cake. For 40 years, you've had cake. Maybe you've had enough cake for a lifetime. Feasting is not every week. It's not every month. Pick the day you want to feast and have a second helping. Otherwise, you don't need it. I'm Trainer Joe. Train your brain and transform your body.